turn you over to the Germans myself, understand?
I understand, sir. I won't disappoint you. Either of you.
Ah, ok. Pensé que me iba a dejar afuera.
Somehow this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization. God help us all.
All right. Enough talking, training, and tests. It's time to go after the Nazis. We're sending you into occupied France.
Yes, sir.
Your first mission is to make contact with the French resistance. You'll be working with a cell led by Manon Baptiste, who's been our eyes and ears on the ground since the war started. Your rendezvous will be along the coast, at the St. Catherine Lighthouse the Germans are using as an observation post. The resistance will give you a signal when it's safe to come ashore. You'll have 3 days to assist the resistance, gather intelligence on German activity, and sabotage targets of opportunity.
Okay.
I'm talking about a small communications relay or a fuel truck, not anything like blowing up a train or destroying Gestapo headquarters. This is your first OSS mission. Baby steps. Now I want to introduce you to Huxley, our quartermaster.
Huxley.
She'll get you set up with what you need, plus
Okay.
she'll give you some nice goodie bags for the resistance. 3 days in and out. Keep it simple. I'll see you on the other side. Dismissed.
Listo. Bueno, está cargando. Ahí va. Quartermaster. Quartermaster. Experiment with yours.
Hello, I'm Huxley, your quartermaster. I'm here to brief you on weapons, gear, and all the threats you'll face. I'm backed up by a full model shop, a sewing brigade, and the best gunsmiths the Allied nations have to offer. Have a look around. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
Sí. Tenía una pregunta. La materia oscura se consigue. Señorita. No. No es un juego. No está escribiendo nada. Se está haciendo la estúpida. No está escribiendo. Todos me hacen lo mismo. Yo sé lo que están pensando. Yo sé lo que... No. Mira.
Well, this is quite the treat. Your friend Marcel made this custom for you in his workshop. Talk about something that goes boom. It's easily the most lethal sidearm we have at close range, though it comes with a massive bullet spread. There's also an intense kickback when firing quickly one-handed. Either hold it with both hands while firing, or take a short pause between each shot to account for the recoil. Spent shells can be ejected by simply jerking the weapon in any direction. After new shells are loaded, the barrels can be reset in the same one-handed Gewehr 43. An impressive weapon. It requires a bit more effort to reload than the Garand, but it comes with a larger magazine. It's every bit as accurate as the other semi-automatic weapons, but rapidly firing the Gewehr's entire magazine will cause its accuracy to go wild.
Pequeño problema. Ahí va. No sé si apuntan bien estas cosas. Sí. ¿Qué tenemos por acá? El Garand. Bueno, el Garand ya lo conozco, esto ya lo probé. Combat Shotgun.
Sometimes you just need a shotgun and nothing else will do. At close range, this weapon has no peer. Perfect for clearing corridors and bunkers. You have to pump the shotgun after every shot. Try doing it with one hand by making a brisk up and down motion. With some practice, you'll be able to pump your shotgun with one hand while throwing a grenade with the other. Germans will run in fear and speak your name in whispers.
¿Por qué no? Mira que... Ahí va. Bueno. Dame la MP40.
The MP40, a deadly German submachine gun.
Sí, sí.
It has a slower firing rate than the American M1, but guns can be more lethal. The MP40 has reliable accuracy and a slightly larger magazine, but it has the lowest firing rate among all automatic weapons. However, the MP40 doesn't revive like other automatic weapons when firing an entire magazine at once. That's why the Germans love it. The M1A1 submachine gun is a weapon of choice for many American officers. 30 bullets in the frame. Among the weapons in your conventional arsenal, the M1A1 has the quickest firing rate and causes the highest damage, but it has the lowest accuracy. Even when held two-handed, spraying the entire magazine at once will cause the weapon to go wild. Burst firing is best for mid-range enemies. For long-range enemies, using a different weapon is strongly recommended. In the right hands, this simple combat knife is every bit as deadly as a machine gun. A knife is always lethal when thrown at enemies. Ah yes, the panzerfaust. A disposable anti-tank weapon with an extremely potent warhead. You need both hands to use it, but it packs quite a punch. The warhead's trajectory will arc when fired over a long distance, so adjust your aim accordingly.
Fueron. El cuchillo medio como que... ¿Listos?
Huxley, who is that?
Hopefully you won't encounter any Waffen-SS officers during your 3 days in Normandy. They are, as you Yanks are fond of saying, bad news.
Waffen.
Watch out for the Waffen-SS. They are the elite of the German military.
Okay.
Highly trained and extremely lethal.
Policía secreta.
They should be feared and eliminated. The Gestapo often work with French collaborators, who are traitors in the worst way. Not only do they help the Third Reich, they do it by betraying their neighbors, their friends, even their families. I can't imagine how tough it is for the resistance. Not only are they fighting the Nazis, they're fighting their own countrymen.
Huxley, who is that?
You'll be encountering mostly General Wehrmacht troops as you travel the French countryside. But be careful. Even the most junior soldier has gone through extensive training.
Huxley, who's that?
This is the uniform of one of the so-called lightning girls that works at Gestapo headquarters. Apparently, Mano's 19-year-old sister Juliet has gone undercover as a lightning girl in order to gather intelligence. A very brave but very dangerous thing to do. Imagine if your country was taken over by the most powerful nation on Earth. What would you do? Collaborate? Surrender? Or resist? The Nazis love their tanks, both big and small.
Qué bueno.
They've adapted this model to run on railroad tracks, acting
mira.
as escorts for their trains. Don't bother with your rifle. Only an anti-tank weapon like a panzerfaust can take them out of commission.
Huxley, what is the lieutenant looking at?
The Germans are positioning troops all over Normandy using these heavy transport trucks. They're as ubiquitous as flies on a 4-day-old schnitzel.
Huxley, what is the lieutenant looking at?
Watch out for these German half-tracks. Not only do they carry a full complement of troops, there's a machine gun mounted on top that can quickly ruin your day. The cursed Heinkel 111. This is what the Nazis used to pound us during the Blitz. So much terror and misery from one plane. But we won the Battle of Britain, and the RAF hunts these Luftwaffe bastards on a daily basis.
Bueno.
It was a bomb from one of these planes that killed Ollie's 4 sisters and his parents.
Transport, continue campaign.
That
Y
hallway
acá, ¿qué?
leads to the live fire exercise, a gauntlet, if you will, to hone your combat skills before you go out into the field.
No, vamos de una.
Good luck on your first mission, Lieutenant. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again in a few days.
Ok, bueno. Uy. Tiene cosas que no me gustan mucho, pero como agarras las armas, los implementos, todo eso está medio tosco. Y los pasos así de interludios entre misión y misión y todo eso es re tosco también. Pero bueno, sacando eso vamos a ver cómo va. Dicen que se pone bueno a partir de los hora y media de jugar.
Keep an eye on the lighthouse. We're supposed to look for a signal.
Bueno.
Works for me. That explosion got the attention of all the German patrols in the area. This place is about to be crawling with Nazis. Lieutenant, we need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ollie and I help Minot with the supplies. Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second.
¿Y dónde están? Ok. No me voy a meter en una casa con luz.
Lieutenant, looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the road. Be ready.
Dale, la primera vez que... Estoy en el lugar equivocado.
Got the attention of all the German patrols in the area. This place is about to be crawling with Nazis. Lieutenant, we need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ollie and I help Minot with the supplies. Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second. Lieutenant, Looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the
Alguien,
road. Be ready.
Das amerikanische Gesetz hat keine Munition mehr!
Dale. Hijo de puta. Dios, corre. Fuiste. Estoy trabado acá en algo. Prefiero que vengan, por lo menos tengo acá un ángulo. Estoy acostumbrado a usar otro tipo de control. No, me caí.
That explosion got the attention of all the German patrols in the area. This place is about to be crawling
saltar por
with
acá?
Nazis. Lieutenant, we need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ali and I help Minot with the supplies.
Viene a full.
Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second.
Ahí están, ahí están. Que no te dan respiro. Bueno, me voy a quedar acá. No sé si este juego es mejor jugarlo parado porque... No, parece que todavía no se activaron. A ver.
Lieutenant, looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the road. Be ready.
Hier drüben!
Explosion got the attention of all the German patrols in the area. This place is about to be crawling with Nazis. Lieutenant, we need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ali and I help Minot with the supplies. Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second. Lieutenant, looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the road. Be ready.
¿Qué es? Te volé el casco. Estos son los cargadores que tiene. Tengo algo mal con... Es un rifle.
Feindliche Bewegung! Bin ein Feind!
¿Viene detrás? Otra vez no.
Great job, Lieutenant. You eliminated the last of the German patrols. Search the house for German documents. Minot says the Nazis have a code book in there.
Acá, esto.
Keep
Documentos.
looking for the code book, Lieutenant. I'm sure it's in the house somewhere.
Documentos.
Minot says the German commander in charge of the lighthouse was incredibly lazy
Acá
and
está.
was always taking naps. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Always keep your eye out for code books and reconnaissance photos. Every bit of information will help us win the war. And who knows, you might be able to liberate some music for your record collection.
¿Cómo me
Stand
sacó?
by, Lieutenant. We're heading your way. Then it's on to Dubuisson.
Tira mal las cosas esto. Secret base.
This is our base of operations, the village of Dubuisson. Most people here are good, but we must operate in the shadows. You never know where the Gestapo has eyes.
How bad have things gotten?
The German occupation has turned every neighbor into a possible enemy.
That's terrible.
I will do anything to get the Nazis out of my country. The Third Reich is ruthless, but so is the French resistance. I grew up here. My old school teacher still lives in that house. My grand-père was the village tailor. My parents owned the bicycle shop. That's the boucherie, where my
La
brother worked.
carnicería.
And here we are,
Está todo podrido.
our secret base.
No me van a hablar de vuelta. Sí.
Welcome to my bookstore.
Marcel has a special workshop upstairs. For things you know,
Ah, esta es la...
like
la-
a boom.
We have a serious problem. Something big is happening inside Gestapo headquarters, and we don't know what it is. Against my wishes, Juliette works inside, undercover as a clerk. She's seen a dramatic increase in radio transmissions and coded messages.
What's it all about?
They have something, I don't know what, locked away on the second floor. I can't get near it. They've even brought in the Waffen-SS.
We need to find out, but our usual source of information has suddenly gone quiet. He knows what's going on.
Is he a high-ranking German?
Worse, he's French. A collaborator. His name is Louis Metz. He used to be mayor of this town, but he has now betrayed everything and everyone.
But if he's a Nazi collaborator, why does he help you?
Because we have photographs.
Whatever propels Louis to betray his nation also propels him to drink. And other excesses.
This man is depravity incarnate. Have no doubt he will do anything to save his own skin. But something has him spooked badly enough that he broke off contact with us 2 weeks ago. And we're going to go after him.
So we're gonna kill him?
No. Kidnap.
No sé. Casi me la pongo contra la pared. Capture Luis. Capture Luis. Ahí va.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Ok. ¿Tengo un cuchillo? No tengo cuchillo.
Werde beschossen! Bin wieder bereit!
Ah, sí, ¿qué hago con esto? No, me tengo que cubrir, ¿no? Pero...
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Bueno, ahora. ¿Dónde tengo algo para cubrirme mejor?
Kommando, Truppler!
Tiene escopeta. Me bajó con la escopeta.
Lieutenant,
tengo para
this is a
cubrirme acá.
perfect spot for our ambush,
¿Qué es,
but we
tronco?
need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
En la cabeza.
Werde be...
¿Ves? Me bajan.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Piedras acá atrás, estoy atrapadísimo.
Ziel in Reichweite!
No, ven, me matan igual.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
No, no. ¿Dónde me cubro?
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Yo voy para acá. ¿Dónde cubrirme? ¿Ves? Me bajan. Bueno, ya tengo eso.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
No les hice nada. imposible.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Creo que me parece...
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Acá, qué sé yo. Pero me trabo con las piedras. Una mierda esto. ¿Por qué ahora? Otra vez. Tiro más y muero. Tiro más y muero. No me curo.
Great work, Lieutenant. We're
Lo
on
maté.
our way.
Lo maté.
What was going on in those pictures?
I'll explain it when you're older.
Louis and his convoy will pass through here in a few minutes. He travels with an entourage of well-trained troops, so we need to be careful.
What are you thinking?
We set a trap.
La carga ahí.
Some dynamite along the road,
Boom.
some spigot guns in strategic spots, and our people positioned along the road. We have to be precise. We need to neutralize everyone but Louis. No witnesses. Lieutenant, let's put a plan together. Where do you
Okay.
want the dynamite?
La dinamita y la quiero acá. Ahí. Bueno, el telo se le... ¿Qué sé yo acá? Se la pone.
Uh-huh. Excellent choice. Boom.
And now our people.
Oli, acá. Está bueno
Money.
esto, Che, qué
Be
bueno que está esto.
careful.
Juliette? The sergeant?
Acá.
Say on the other side.
And finally, where do you want me?
A vos te quiero acá. Vamos a poner... no hay mucho lugar acá. Estratégico. Es complicado acá, pero les voy a poner... No, está en línea de tiro. Te voy a poner acá también.
Good work. The convoy will be here soon. You can see everything from up there. Bonne chance. Good luck.
Pensé que era más grande el lugar.
Vorsichtig! Der Gegner ist gut ausgebildet! Nutzlos! Waldschatz in Bewegung! Alles wie gesagt, schaltet uns nacheinander aus!
Espera. Esa ramita. No. Estoy tirando. Bien, bien.
Ah, good. The Americans are here. Please be careful with that. Thank you.
Salaud, espèce de con, tas de merde! Ordure!
Chien de collabo.
English, please?
Yes, I feel like we're missing some interesting discourse here.
Why haven't you reported in? It's been 2 weeks.
They know there is a spy. Be careful.
You poor baby. What are the Nazis up to?
Winning the war?
Fils de pute. I have zero patience right now, Louis. If you think that I'm treating you bad, imagine when we tell the Gestapo all about your nocturnal activities. Remember, I have pictures.
There is a list
A list?
of all the resistance members in Normandy. The Gestapo's been
Generalito.
compiling it for months. They are bringing in a trainload of special troops to round everyone up.
When?
I do not know. I am not privy to...
Toma la hueá.
Tonight, 5 o'clock.
Marcel,
Oui, mademoiselle.
we need to blow up a train.
Allons-y.
¿Qué sé? ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Qué hacemos? Train sabotage. Blow up the Nazi train.
So how does one become a collaborator? What are the job qualifications? Weakness? Cowardice? Or just plain self-centered opportunism?
All of the above.
Unfortunately for me, we still have a little business to take care of. I cannot go back to the Gestapo looking this good. I need to look like I bravely escaped.
I don't want to hurt my dreams of becoming a concert pianist. Lieutenant, please do the honor.
Si no mato, es el cortito, ¿eh?
Lieutenant, time to catch a train.
Can I punch him in the stomach?
Sí, 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 sí.
Everything ready?
Of course, mademoiselle.
Yo no me puedo
Okay,
agachar.
let's fall back.
No, we're safe here. I'm pretty confident in my measurements.
Are you crazy? Oh, too late. God help us.
Mira la velocidad que viene.
Boom.
Sale más.
See? I told you.
Vorsicht! Eine Kugel springt durch! Gib mir Deckung! Bin wieder...
¿Esa no era la pelota? Tengo más munición. Tengo que ver, tengo que ver. ¿Murió? Sí.
That scout tank is back.
¿Qué es eso?
Lieutenant, follow the #1 rule I gave Ali. Keep your head down. This situation calls for a panzerfaust. See if you can find one. Lieutenant, shoot the scout tank with a panzerfaust. It's the only thing that will get through its armor. Bullets and grenades won't damage the scout tank. You need something that packs a little more punch. Remember to hold the panzerfaust with both hands.
Sí, pero... no tengo granadas. No tengo granada, no tengo granada. ¿Dónde son? Panzerfaust. Ahí está. No, voy a morir.
Great shot, Lieutenant. One more hit should do the trick.
Tiene que haber otro panzerfaust allá.
Excellent job, Lieutenant. Meet us at the locomotive.
Es medio frenético el asunto, no te deja mucho tiempo para hacer las cosas. Ah, mira, había panzerfaust para esta capa del río.
Nice work, Marcel.
Merci beaucoup.
This gentleman appears to be the highest-ranking German on the train.
Not good. This is one of Rudolf Müller's men.
Uh-oh.
Müller is the director of special projects for the German High Command. He's involved. It's not good for anyone. He's not very nice man.
What's it say?
Oh, lots of words in German.
Mira, hablas alemán.
Operation Annihilation. The troops on this train were being sent to Dubuisson to round up some resistance members all over Normandy. And not just suspected members, every person in their family too.
What about a list?
Of extreme secrecy, there's only one copy being kept in a safe on the second floor of Gestapo headquarters. It says that the list has over 400 names on it.
Well, shit.
They're just going to keep sending trains. We need to get that list.
But it's impossible to sneak in. The second floor is guarded around the clock.
I have an idea.
I know. Frontal assault on Gestapo headquarters is a much different proposition than ambushing a convoy or blowing up a train. We can't do it alone.
C'est vrai. It's true. We need more resistance members, but that's much easier said than done.
I know who we could get!
No. They're crazy.
Oh, Marcel.
I'm afraid I agree with your sister. They're idiots.
Who are we talking about?
The Vino brothers.
The Vino brothers!
What the hell is a Vino brother?
Chaîne de résistance.
We have to be very careful. Since they keep the cells separate, no one knows for sure who is really in Resistance. Everyone is suspicious of each other. I know what you're thinking. How can we trust this group is truly Resistance? Well, some cells are not as discreet as others. They're not that bad.
¿Ese vienen ser uvas?
I wonder if they're home.
Cuckoo! Drop your weapons. Put your hands up. Make any move and we shoot. Hello, Juliette.
Hello, Vincent.
Cuckoo! Drop your weapons. Put your hands up. Make any move and we shoot.
No puedo tirar.
Hello, Juliette.
Hello, Vincent.
You have a lot of nerve trespassing on someone else's property. I recognize...
No hice nada.
Cuckoo! Drop your weapons. Put your hands up. Make any move and we shoot.
Ah, make a minimum. Ok, bueno.
Hello, Juliette.
Hello, Vincent.
You have a lot of nerve trespassing on someone else's property. I recognize you and your sister, but who is that with you?
Our friend is with the OSS. They've come to help the Resistance.
Hey, oh, we are just simple winemakers. We know nothing of this, Resistance? How do we know you're not all just the Gestapo spies, coming here to arrest us on false charges?
We don't have time for games. We need your help. The real Gestapo is about to round up every Resistance cell in Normandy.
Hey, there's something coming.
It looks like they're going to start with you. Please, we are on the same side.
Prove it.
Let's fight. Lieutenant, we need to stay out of sight. Find...
Excellent, Lieutenant. You're out of sight. Try not to make a sound.
Lieutenant, we need to stay out of sight. Find a good place to hide.
Don't shoot. Excellent, Lieutenant. You're out of sight. Try not to make a sound.
Ah, después me pone acá que tengo que defender el viñedo. Voy a seguir en el próximo capítulo. Te lo voy a dejar acá por ahora.
Lieutenant, we need to stay out of sight.
Nos vemos.
Find a good place to hide.
Sí, en la próxima.